What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Gunner, bringing you all the very next episode of the Noob's Journey to the Top 10. Basically, if you don't know what this series is about, it involves a noob like me, totally, climbing the Smogon Sword and Shield OU ladder, yes, until I reach the very top 10. Now, last episode we did pretty good, we went all up to the 1400s, which isn't really that big of a deal, but regardless, I just started, and I definitely have all the intentions in the world to keep climbing up the ladder and reaching the top 10 while entertaining each and every single one of you. So, yeah, it's been a while since I last laddered, so, I apologize if I'm not in the 1400s right now, but regardless, we'll get back there and keep going forward. But yeah, before we begin, huge shout out to my boy Darius for giving me, all the supply of OU teams. Unfortunately, he did, request me to not share it with anybody else, so I apologize, but that's pretty much gonna be all there is to it. But regardless, you know what, I hope you guys enjoy what I have to offer, and yeah, our very first opponent here is using this team based around Cinderace and Toxtricity, which can definitely be a problem, but honestly, Dracozolt looks really good here. Dracozolt's a Pokemon that I've always wanted to try out, and I really like this set, the potential of this set, so let's see if I can make it work. But regardless, as far as leads go, I think my best one would easily have to be my, honestly, Dracozolt's a pretty nice lead, if I do say so myself, but he could very well lead with either his Hydreigon or his own Excadrill, but I think Excadrill's a fine lead, honestly. I don't expect him to lead off with his Araquanid. Yeah, he does lead off with his Hydreigon like I expected him to, and I don't know why I'm saying it as it's a good thing, because I definitely need to get the hell out of here unless I want to get smoked by an Earthquake. So yeah, my play is definitely going out in my Mantine here. He's gonna go make the good play by going for a U-turn. I probably could have just stayed in and just thrown caution to the wind, going for an Earthquake, but that would have been a really bad play in general. So yeah, out comes Dokuro, which means Skull. I don't know why you would name your Toxtricity out of a Skull, but who am I to judge? He sees I have an Excadrill. I want to go out in my Corsola. So you know what? I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna go out in my... Oh my god, he goes for Voltage. That's so stupid. Ugh! I should have gone out in my Excadrill, as he's gonna go straight out in his Hydreigon. This is a pretty bad situation in itself, so again, I need to just get... I'm just gonna pretty much go out in my Mantine here. I chew any sort of hit he could want to throw at me, so yeah. I think, right now, I mean, nothing's stopping me from just going for a Scald anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much do just that, alright, he's just gonna try to flinch me down, which I don't understand why you would want to do that, but I'm gonna get myself back up to a comfortable amount of HP, and this time I'm gonna go in my Corsola. I know you're gonna go for a Hyper Boom Burst, yeah. That's not gonna work out for you, buddy, as here, what I'm gonna do is just pretty much take this as the chance to set up my Stealth Rocks, and this is pretty good, because now I've definitely put this guy on the timer, and I expect him to just go to U-turn out here, so I'm gonna go for a Strength Zap. Yeah, just look at me reading people like a book. Look at me reading people like a book, and I'm not taking, saying that, oh, I'm the best in the world or something, but, sometimes it feels good making plays like this and getting rewarded for it. But yeah, he's gonna go out into his Toxtricity, and I think what I'm gonna do is pretty much just go on into my Excadrill. If he goes for a Boom Burst, that's a really good play on his behalf, but Excadrill is definitely my play. He's gonna go for a Voltage. That's not gonna work out for him, as what I'm gonna do now is pause right here and be right back, because somebody has phoned the intercom. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, but as of now, yeah, my opponent, there's not much my opponent can do, really. There's nothing stopping me from just pretty much clicking Earthquake and marking somebody, because his team is, so horrendously grounded, but I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide, because, yeah, his best switching would easily have to be his Araquanid, which is not gonna take these two Rock Slides. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to snag my first KO here, and now he legitimately has no Earthquake switch-ins, which is pretty damn awesome, as... yeah, he can't even go out into Cinderace either, as, yeah, Rock Slide is super effective on it, and with Stealth Rock damage, is assuming, yeah. Alright guys, I'm back. It looks like it's a roll, but it's a roll I'm gonna risk, so I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide here. Now, oh, unfortunately, I'm not able to snag the KO here, which really sucks, because now I just lost my way of knocking everything out with my Excadrill. Yeah, that was a pretty bad play on my behalf, but it's fine. Yeah, that actually was not fine, Missy. What were you thinking, bruh? What were you thinking, bruh? I think his play now would have to be easily going out in his Hydreigon, so I'm gonna go out in my Whimsicott, as now he instead goes out into his Excadrill, which you know what, fair play to him. I made a really bad play there, didn't I? That was a really unnecessary play on my behalf, but regardless, I'm gonna go out in my Corsola and pretty much just put something on a timer. Or just go for a Nightshade, really. Like, what's stopping me? He can go out in his Hydreigon, but, like, what I'm doing is just pretty much slowly whittling him down to the point of no return. So, yeah. Here, I think I'm just gonna go for a Strength Sap. You can go for Dark Pulse, and that is gonna do, like, a considerable chunk of damage to me. But, again, Strength Sap is such a fucking broken move that this thing can just... It doesn't matter what move you go for. He's just gonna chew it off like it's nobody's business and just do whatever the fuck he wants to, really. As here, I'm just gonna go out in my Whimsicott, as he is going to go for another Dark Pulse. Sorry about that. As now I'm just going to pretty much go for a Leech Seed again. His play is just going out into his Excadrill like always. But like right now, I don't think there's any way for him to win because I can go out in my Corsola again. If whatever move he wants to go for, I'm going to chew it up like it's nobody's business. And thanks to Leech Seed, as well as Strength Sap. Which, you know what, I'm not going to even bother going for that. I'm just going to pretty much go for a Nightshade here because I want to end this game like as soon as possible. And the only way to do that is just pretty much whittle down his team to the point of no return. So, yeah. I know for a fact that he's just going to go for a Thunderbolt. So, to end the game, I'm thinking about going out into my Whimsicott here. Yeah, I'm going to do just that. And I'm going to drop a Memento on him. And here, I should have just gone in my Bisharp instead. But I'm going to set up a sub here. And pretty much just go for a game. Yeah. Did I just throw the game away? That I wonder. Nah, I should be fine. I have this thing. Regardless, I'm gonna go for a Fire Fang. He will definitely be able to break my Substitute though, which is... Why did you... How did that... Oh, he crit me. That I'm pretty damn sure that wouldn't have break my sub if it wasn't a crit. I mean, that was such a stupid turn of events. Seriously. That's so stupid. Regardless, I'm going to go out in my Bisharp here. He's going to go for a Throat Chop. Perfectly fine. What's not perfectly fine is the... That did a lot of damage. Huh. I'm going to Swords Dance up. I'm going to Swords Dance up here and pretty much just go for a game because... Yeah, I'm not messing around with this dude. As I'm just going to pretty much go straight for a Sucker Punch, knock this thing out, and I think that should be game because, yeah, his Hydreigon is too weak to take a Sucker Punch, and this dude is heavy-duty boots Weavile. Never mind, he got rid of his Stealth Rocks. I'm stupid. Very stupid. But I don't see any point in just sacking this thing off just yet, so I'm going to go out in my Mantine. He's going to go for Brick Break, which is something I pretty much expected a long time back. And I am just gonna end the game here because, yeah, Hydreigon is displayed, but I don't think... Mantine is so weak, holy shit. Why is Mantine so weak? What a sad Pokemon. I'm just gonna go for Roost, really. Like, yeah, his best play is just doing that, but there's gonna be a point where I will most certainly be able to burn you with Scald. And I don't think... Okay, that actually did a lot of damage. That thing is banded. And I burned it, so game's over. Sorry, bro. I don't make the rules. But yeah, we are going to be able to come through here and now. Scald was all I needed, though. Regardless, my play now is to just pretty much go straight for a Nightshade. Yeah, it doesn't matter what he does. I'm gonna oh my god. Corsola, I mean, why am I saying Corsola? Corsola is such an obnoxious Pokemon. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna end the game with this thing here and now. Yeah, Corsola is just gonna pretty much come through and just take out this guy, which is like so crazy on so many levels. But yeah, that was a pretty wild game. Let's see how we do in the next one. And yeah, I can definitely see the case of this thing being such an obnoxious Pokemon to face because holy shit, this thing just soloed this man's entire team. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter if my opposition had like super effective moves or something. Corsola just ate it up like it's nobody's business and just brushed it off. That's literally what it is. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna pause right here and be right back till I get a game. Alright guys, we are back right now, and my next opponent here has a pretty interesting team. Actually, you know, why am I saying it's interesting? Like, it's like pretty much any other standard or small gun OU team. But regardless, he has Clefable, which is definitely a threat because Life Orb Clefable knows how to just beat shit down. But yeah, if I want to put in work with my Zolt, I think it would be in my best interest to knock this bitch out first. So let's see what we can do. As lead-wise, I think he's gonna lead off with his Hydreigon, like always. I think Bisharp's a nice lead, I guess. As no, he's just gonna lead off with the Cinderace and pretty much just throw all my plans for a loop, which is so sad. Regardless, my play is pretty much just going out into Whimsicott. No, I'm going out in my Mantine. Hello? Yeah, as he's just gonna go for a Fireball, I'm gonna chew that up like it's nobody's business. And here, what I'm gonna do is just pretty much expect him to go out into Seismitoad, for which I don't particularly have a solid plan in terms of how to whittle this thing down. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I think I can, you know, like play my. Why did he just? Okay, yeah, that was stupid of me. In hindsight, I probably should have just Ice Beamed there, but yeah, he's gonna go out into his Corviknight. I don't know what this thing really wants to do, per se, but I'm gonna Leech Seed here. He's not gonna Brave Bird me. He's gonna Brave Bird me, and that's not gonna kill me. I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, my play is to just pretty much go out into Corsola. I know for a fact that you can't touch me, so yeah, I am just gonna go for a Strength Sap. You're gonna go for a Fireball, and I'm gonna disable your ass. So yeah, you have no chance against me. So I'm just gonna pretty much take this as a perfect opportunity to set up my Stealth Rocks. And Corsola is just out here being the most obnoxious Pokemon in all of existence. Like, oh my god. This thing is just like, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna wall you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. As he's gonna set up a sub, which is pretty weird of him. Yeah, you're not gonna Dark Pulse, you're gonna set up a Nasty Plot. Yeah, he's gonna do just that, but unfortunately for him, I'm gonna break through the Substitute, and yeah, he's just gonna lose his Hydreigon just like that. Which, you know what is, like, while I would chastise him for it, many people just overlook this sort of detail with Whimsicott, so I can't necessarily be too hard on him for that. But regardless, my play here is to just pretty much go out into my Mantine. I don't know what the hell this Aegislash wants to do to me. He's gonna go for Shadow Ball. He's unfortunately gonna snag a Spadef Drop, which is kind of stupid. But I think what I'm gonna do is just take this as the chance to go out in my Bisharp and force him out. Because yeah, unless my opponent isn't that experienced, is he? No, he isn't. Unfortunate, but it's fine. He's gonna learn through this experience, and it is only gonna benefit him when it's all said and done. So yeah, he's gonna go out in his Corviknight. It's not gonna like be able to take 2 Throat Chops, so I'm gonna be able to knock this bitch out. As now out comes the Cinderace. I am not sure if Sucker Punch knocks this thing out, but I'm gonna run a calc, so be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, Sucker Punch has a 56.3% chance to knock this thing out, which is really stupid. But yeah, I'm not gonna let this thing go just yet. So I'm gonna go out in my Mantine here because that's easily my best play. He's gonna go for a Pyro Ball, which unfortunately for him isn't gonna pay him that much dividends. As yeah, he's gonna miss his next one, which kind of sucks. So I'm sorry about that. But he's gonna go for a Chord Change. But like yeah, because of him making that play, he's now guaranteed himself in range of a Sucker Punch. So I'm the one that's gonna be benefiting from it when it's all said and done. So yeah, here I'm just gonna go for an Ice Beam, pretty much just try to get as much residual damage as I can on his Seismitoad, but instead he goes out in his Clefable, which is perfectly fine because now I will be able to find out exactly what kind of set you are, and if I were to bet, you are definitely Life Orb because yeah, your leftovers didn't pop off here. So yeah, here I think. I mean, Bisharp is pretty good because, again, like, it checks Aegislash really well. And Corsola is... I mean, Corsola is just here to be an obnoxious piece of garbage. So, honestly, I'm just gonna zag this thing off because I don't see this thing doing much. But no, he goes for a Flamethrower, which is honestly fine because I am just gonna go for a Strength... Alright. What I meant to say was that I was gonna go for a Strength Sap, but unfortunately that didn't end up becoming a reality, which is perfectly fine. In hindsight, I probably should have just Iron-Headed there, but it's whatever. As now what I think I should do is just pretty much go out in my Whimsicott because, yeah, that's pretty much the only switch-in I got for this thing. Hopefully Scald is not going to be able to knock me out. No, it isn't, which is pretty damn good. As what I'm going to do now is just pretty much go for a Giga Drain first. And here, I'm just going to go for a Memento. Because, yeah, I am not messing around with this thing. And now that I whittled you down enough, what I am going to do is just set up a sub. As I expect you to go out into your Seismitoad. And if I'm able to hit these 2 Dragon Claws, how is that not a 2-shot? Okay, I have a Shuka Berry. I still have a Shuka Berry intact, so that's something. As now with me making these like sequence of plays, he's now very much in range of an Earthquake, and there's nothing he can do about it, which is pretty damn awesome. As yeah, like here, okay, he's gonna go out into his Clef, which was a fine play on his behalf, but unfortunately I'm gonna miss it. Fuck. Okay, that was stupid. Stupid. I don't know why. Wait, why am I even stressing? Literally, all I need to do is just get enough chip damage off on this Clefable. Because the moment I'm able to do that, the game ends. The game legitimately ends the moment I'm able to get enough chip damage off on that Clefable of his. So, yeah, I don't know why the hell I'm even panicking. I don't know why you even brought out Cinderace, but yeah, because I'm a Choice Scarf Excadrill. And it is at this point in time that my opponent here doesn't really have much he can do, because yeah, because of me like making this play, he went for a Moonblast, which was a really bad play on his behalf, because like now he's just gonna pretty much lose. As Aegislash or Aegislash, I don't know what the hell these Pokemon are pronounced as, is gonna be his last Pokemon, and with this like final Earthquake, I will be able to knock him out, and that's going to be a GG. It's Uzi. All right, so as far as my next opponent goes, he is using a team which has pretty much like 2 fossil Pokemon, Pringles and Tyranitar. So yeah, I think Dracozolt is also pretty much gonna put in a lot of work here, and his ground immunity is literally Corviknight. So yeah, I think Dracozolt will actually like absolutely demolish his team. So I'm definitely gonna work towards that. So let's see how it goes. All right. So lead wise, I think my best one would easily have to be my I mean Corsola wilds everything, so I'm gonna lead off with just that. He's gonna lead off with his Dracozolt, which unfortunately for him isn't gonna work out, as you are gonna be able to go for a Bold Beak, yeah, but in the process I'm gonna be able to not only burn you but disable you. So here I'm just gonna get a very free Strength Zap. There's legitimately nothing you can do about it, and Corsola once again is going to prove why it is the most obnoxious Pokemon in existence. Because yeah, okay, I didn't get that much HP back. Unfortunate, but regardless, I think it's a nice exchange, because I was able to burn that Dracozolt of his. Regardless, though, my play now is to pretty much go out into my Whimsicott, because I expect him to go for a taunt on me. So, yeah, he instead tries to burn me, which I guess is understandable, but there's really nothing stopping me from going for a Leech Seed here and now. So, I will definitely be able to slowly whittle you down and be able to go on from there. As here, I expect him to just go for a U-turn of sorts, which would be the ideal sort of play for him to make here, but I'm not entirely too sure. So here I'm just gonna go out into my Dracozolt, and I don't know why I'm using my accent, but he is going to go straight out into his Tyranitar, and I'm gonna stop right now because I'm just making an ass of myself. Regardless, my play now is to pretty much get the hell out of here, because Tyranitar is here, and I'm definitely not gonna mess around with this clown. Straight up. But I have no sort of proper switch into this thing, because Stone Edge just fucks me up. Legitimately. And I can't even go out in my Corsola just fine. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go out in my Whimsicott, it would seem. But he's gonna set up his Stealth Rocks, which, you know what, is understandable. But there's nothing stopping me from going for another Leech Seed again, and pretty much be able to go on from there. So, yeah. Here, I'm pretty much just gonna go out into my X-Guy, I guess. As he's gonna pretty much go straight for a Brave Bird. Perfectly fine. As what I'm gonna do now is double out. Yeah, I'm gonna double out expecting his Jellicent to want to come in. So he is gonna do just that, and this is pretty damn awesome, because now I'm definitely gonna be able to set up a sub on him. And because he goes out into his Excadrill, and I should be able to knock him out provided I'm able to hit. So please God, hit. Hit. Damn it, Dracozolt, why are you so bad? I legitimately had his Excadrill there. That's so stupid. And unfortunately, but like, yeah, that's unfortunately how the game is. As here, there's not much I can do, really. I had all the chance in the world to be able to knock out his Excadrill there, but I guess that's the that's the con of using the hustle. Yeah. Oh well. I had him there. But like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's to be expected because it's 76%, its accuracy is like 76%. But that doesn't make it like any less sad. Yes. Regardless, out comes this T-Tar again. The hell do I even do? Honestly, I'm just gonna Leech Seed here. He's gonna miss his Fire Blast, which is kind of unfortunate, but considering I just got screwed out of killing his Excadrill, I would say that it isn't anything that is game changing per se. But especially when his T-Tar is like so fat. But yeah, he's just gonna pretty much go for a crunch here, which is perfectly understandable. But what I think I should do now is just pretty much go out in my Mantine, because okay, he's gonna go out in his Corviknight, which is pretty good, because now I'm gonna be able to get myself back up to a good amount of HP. And here, what I think I can do is just pretty much go out into my Whimsicott again. As yeah, like the Fire Fang has really sucked, because if I had hit that move, he would have definitely lost his Excadrill. And with Jellicent around, I don't think I'll be able to do what I want with my Galarian Corsola. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. As out comes his Dracozolt again, and this is fine, because like, yeah, I can just Leech Seed you. He has Aerial Ace, which, oh yeah, which hits because like, yeah, hustle is like that obnoxious. But yeah, he's gonna go out in his Corviknight. All right. So to pull this game around, there is definitely a way, and I'm not gonna pull that trigger just yet. I'm definitely not gonna pull the trigger just yet. As here, what I'm gonna do is just pretty much take this as the chance to set up my Stealth Rocks. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be able to set up my Stealth Rocks here now, as while he does definitely like go for just that, Mantine walls this thing because yeah, it has Haze, so yeah, I should be fine. I should be fine in the grand scheme of things, because Haze easily breaks, Haze easily goes through like whatever he wants to go for, so yeah. He's gonna go for a Brave Bird. That's not gonna be nearly enough to knock me out, as what I'm gonna do is just pretty much spam Scald and put him in a position where he realizes that I'm not gonna let him go without, like, there's no way for him to get out without, you know, like, getting out of here. So, yeah. I wish I had Encore on this thing. If I had Encore, it would have been such a massive game changer, but it's fine, really. What I think I can do now is just pretty much yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much spam Scald. And while he is definitely like inflicting a lot of damage on me, I don't think I should fear that much. Yeah. Because, okay, yeah, my opponent just gives up his attempt to sweep my ass, which is pretty damn sick. As now what I think I should do is just pretty much go out into my Excadrill. Like, I don't necessarily know what you would want to go for. Sorry about that, like, yeah, mosquitoes are like infested in my house. As he is just gonna make a really good play by going for a Fire Fang, which is definitely good on him. Definitely good on my opponent. But here, I think I want to spin so bad. But a part of me believes he's going to go out into either his Jellicent or his Corviknight, both of which get marked by my Dracozolt. So I'm going to actually double out here, see if that play works out for me, as he is going to go out into his Jellicent like I expected him to. And this is pretty damn sick. But at the same time, also kind of unfortunate, because I can't necessarily break his substitute. I mean, like, I can't necessarily set up a sub for free without an eye. So yeah, that's just how the situation is. I'm going to go for a Bolt Beak here. I hope to God this hits, as I'm going to be able to hit that and knock this thing out, which is, like, nice and all. But since his Excadrill is still around, it isn't necessarily something that, you know, like, is game-changing per se, because, yeah, this obnoxious piece of garbage is still here. But he's going to go out into his Dracozolt. He's going to go out into that again, which is perfectly fine. And here, I think I'm at the point where I should sack on my Galarian Corsola. So I'm going to do just that, as he unfortunately misses his Bolt Beak, which would be like really nice and all, but considering the situation I'm in, it isn't necessarily something that I can be too happy about. As yeah, I'm gonna hope he misses the next one, but unfortunately he does connect, which is fine. but also kind of unfortunate at the same time. But this is fine. Yeah. Because the moment he goes out into his Jellicent, and I'm able to, like, get a memento off on this thing, I think I can win. But at the same time, like, he can burn my Bisharp too, and I don't even have the... Okay, no, yeah, I'm gonna set up on the Corviknight. So what I'm gonna do now is just pretty much expect him to go out into his Excadrill, because that's pretty much his best play as of now. And what I'm gonna do here is just pretty much hope that he misses the Rock Slide and knock him out. And okay, never mind, he just goes for an Iron Head. Why though? Okay, good. He's not gonna get rewarded for that horrible play, as I'm gonna be able to, like, burn this thing in the process, which is pretty damn sick. As now he will definitely be able to, like, spin it away, but in the process I'm gonna be able to get myself back up to a good amount of HP and continue walling his Pokemon. So yeah, out comes the Corviknight, and it is at this point in time that I am just gonna pretty much keep going for Scald until I burn you. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do that, which is fine, as now I am not necessarily too sure what I want to do, really. I mean, like, yeah, he can do that, but yeah, he's just gonna give up. He's just gonna give up his attempts, which is something I don't fault him for, like, at all. But at this point, I think Excadrill is pretty much just useless here. So I'm actually gonna sack this thing off because I'm not necessarily too sure what he would want to do. But he's gonna burn me, which is honestly fine, because what I intend to do here is to, first of all, that was a bad play on my behalf. Why did I do that? I thought I was gonna go for a Hex, truthfully speaking, but it appears that that couldn't be further from the truth. If that makes any sense. So yeah, Dracozolt is. I'm just doubling around with my opponent at this point. Like, I myself don't understand what he wants to do, really. But what I do know is that Excadrill is definitely gonna die next turn, so I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide, get whatever damage I can off on this thing. I'm gonna flinch him in the process and get, like, what, absolutely no health back. But this is fine. This is actually fine, because what I am gonna be able to do right now is pretty much just... I'm gonna go out in my Whimsicott, first of all. And I am gonna go for a Leech Seed. And after I go for a Leech Seed, I'm gonna go for a Memento. Yes, I'm gonna go for a Memento in the process, and pretty much just guarantee myself a victory here. But how do I do that is a question. All right, so he does like double out into his Jellicent, which is a very good play on his behalf. But okay, that was unfortunate. But all right, I'm just gonna go for a Bolt Beak, knock this thing out, and his final two Pokemon are his Dracovish and his Corviknight. And again, I got no intention in sacking off. I mean, if he goes for a Dragon-type move, I think that's something I can very much exploit. So he's gonna go for Psychic Fangs instead, and I think my opponent just choked massively, because now I can just set up a Swords Dance on him, and pretty much guarantee myself the victory by going for another Swords Dance again. Yeah, you, my friend, just choked so massively, it's not even funny, because now I can very much just beat you with my Bisharp. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. As yeah, that was like a really tedious game, but I'm glad I was able to come through with it. And yeah, 14-16-3. We're making good progress. We're gonna get one more game, and that is pretty much going to wrap up my Pokemon Showdown live here in the Smogon Sword and Shield OU metagame. Anyways, my next opponent here is using Flygon, which pretty much makes him lose all his credibility. I'm kidding. But Flygon's an alright Pokemon. It's not something I would use, but I can definitely see its usage because it now gets Dragon Dance, and ground types in general are like really good in the current metagame because there's not much of them anyways. So yeah. Alright, so Rotomo is one of those Pokemon that's gonna be a pretty big nuisance to face. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take that into consideration, as he is gonna lead off with just that. Perfectly fine. It will suck that he's gonna trick me here, but I think it should be okay in the grand scheme of things because I am... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be able to get a Spadef drop on this thing, which is pretty sick, as he is gonna set up a Calm Mind. Okay, sir. I don't care. I legitimately don't care. As here, I think I'm gonna go out in my Mantine because I can just haze off all your stat buffs. So I'm alright. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be alright here, as I'm gonna be able to get myself back up to a good amount of HP. As now, with me being able to get myself back up to 100%, there's nothing stopping me from going out in my Excadrill here and now and just pretty much getting, like, forcing your ass on out of here. So yeah, he's gonna be able to do that, but honestly speaking, this is irrelevant. As now what I'm gonna be able to do is just expect him to go out into his Corviknight and double out into my Dracozolt. Alright, yeah, he's gonna do just that, and now I'm gonna be able to set up a substitute on him and be able to snag my kill, which should definitely be the case here, as, yeah, he's gonna go out into his Flygon, and please hit the, please, Dracozolt, I need you to hit the Dragon Claw. I need you to hit just that, because if you don't, you're gonna make my life unnecessarily hard, and I'm gonna have to jump through all these hoops again just to win that game with that Excadrill. Oh my god, why does this keep on happening? Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate sequence of events, boys. Like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to make this work. But for me to make this work, I need you to hit your goddamn moves, bro. This is giving me a very bad omen for what's to come. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here now. I guess just go for an Ice Beam. As, yeah, out comes the Rotom, which is pretty sick, as I'm gonna be able to, like, almost knock this thing out, which is definitely something I can get behind, as, yeah, I'm gonna go out in my Whimsicott. I'm gonna chew the Leaf Storm up like it's nobody's business, and I'm just gonna pretty much go for a Moonblast here, as surprisingly enough, he goes out into his Tyranitar. I don't understand why you'd want to do that, as, like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to get some good amount of damage off on this thing, as here, what I think I should do is pretty much just go out into my Corsola. Yeah, I wall you, bro. Especially when you try to Iron Head me. For reasons I can't even, like, understand at all. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go for a Strength Sap. I lose legitimately nothing by doing just that. And I'm gonna be able to, like, capitalize from here. As, yeah, you're gonna go for a Crunch. He's gonna crit me. This Tyranitar just crit me, but he was not able to knock me out even after all of that. What is wrong with Corsola? Why is this Pokemon allowed? What is wrong with Game Freak? This doesn't make sense! Oh my god. This thing is mad stupid. This thing is mad stupid, guys. As, yeah, like, there's nothing stopping me from going out in my Excadrill. I don't know what you wanted to go for. Okay, he makes a very good play by going for a Flamethrower. Very good play by going for a Flamethrower, which is kind of unfortunate. So he has Calm Mind, Moonblast, Flamethrower, and Soft Boil, I'd assume. That is what to me makes the most sense, which is fine. As here, I'm gonna go out, just pretty much go for an Iron Head, and I know this thing can potentially have Body Press, so I'm gonna see if you do possess just that, and I'm gonna go out in my Mantine. As, yeah, he does actually possess the Body Press, which is really unfortunate, because that makes my life just so much more harder, so much more unnecessarily harder, which sucks. As now I'm just gonna pretty much spam Scald until I burn you. Will Mantine make it 3 for 3? I get a crit? No, but not a burn. Unfortunate. As now, I don't care, bro. Like, you are going for Protect and all, but I know for a fact that next call is gonna burn you. Yeah, see, like, this is me just calling things before it happens. And look at this tryhard go for a Rock Blast. Alright. What is up with my luck today? Also, this live is not being that entertaining enough, and if it isn't, I'm so sorry, guys, but, like, yeah. I do, like, set up aerosol spray. Spray all aerosol over my room, because, especially in winter, my house just pretty much gets infested with mosquitoes. And it also doesn't help that I live in an area full of, like, trees and all. So, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate, as out comes this piece of garbage again. I don't know what you'd want to do, honestly. And truthfully speaking, I have no intentions of finding out, as I'm going to go out in my Whimsicott again. He's going to go for a Volt Switch, which is honestly fine, because, like, now with him being at 15%, he has only 2 rounds of Stealth Rock, you know, like, entry left for him, which is pretty sick. As out comes the Pex, out comes the Toxapex, as with me losing my my spinner, that's honestly, like, something that I consider to be very unfortunate, as yeah, I'm gonna Leech Seed here first of all, as he's gonna set up a T-Spike. which is to be expected, really. And here, I'm gonna go in my Bisharp. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it all, risk the biscuit here and now, and he is gonna go straight out in his Corviknight. Yeah, he's gonna do just that, and here I think I'm gonna run a Calc first. All right, let's risk the biscuit, boys. Yes! Bisharp is gonna be able to come through with a Throat Chop, and this is where I think my opponent realizes that he just screwed up big time. Because now, like, yeah, I can just pretty much keep spamming Throat Chop here, and he is gonna go for Scald. Don't burn me, please. Oh my god, he burns me. But I guess it's to be expected because, yeah, I've been getting pretty lucky. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate, not gonna lie. But I think it should be fine regardless because, yeah, nothing's stopping me from knocking him out with the next Throat Chop. And it is at this point that I realize I'm a neutral attack anyways. So, I should be fine. I definitely should be fine. This Clefable is going to be pretty annoying to take out. But I think with my Mantine, with my Mantine and Whimsicott, I think I can potentially make it happen. Although it kind of sucks that I don't even have the Sucker Punch. I mean, what? No, Encore, yeah. What's wrong with me? Alright, so my play now is to definitely go out into my Mantine here. It goes for First Impression. But why? It's pointless, bro. As out comes the Clefable. Honestly speaking, this is fine because, like, what I'm gonna do is just... Okay, he has Moonlight. This is really good because Moonlight only has 8 PP. So if I'm able to make him, like, pop all these Moonlights off, I will be winning. That much is in itself a given. So I'm pretty much just gonna spam Ice Beam here and put myself in a position where I force him. Yes, where I pretty much just force him to just, like, waste all his Moonlights, as he's gonna go for Moonblast and be able to, like, snag a Spadef drop on me, which is fine. As, like, yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much go for Haze. I have like 48 PP of those, bro. So you beating this variant is something I generally don't see happening, like, at all. As, yeah, he's gonna keep going for Moonblast, and I am going to just pretty much keep spamming Roost, yeah. I'm gonna pretty much just keep spamming Roost as out comes this thing again, which is fine. And here, I think what I'm gonna do is just pretty much go out in my Corsola. Because, yeah, Corsola is just... Yeah, it's pretty useless here, honestly. Because he just made that play there. Because he just made that play there, he's definitely gonna die the next time he comes in. So, yeah, there's definitely a victory in that, as what I'm gonna do now is just pretty much go for Will-O-Wisp. My opponent just went for an Earthquake, which was probably the worst possible play he could have made, because now there's no way he can win. Yeah, I think skip to end. What? Yeah. Alright, so my opponent's just gonna click X, and that, my friends, is going to be a GG, and we are in the 1500s. So yeah, we are able to go just like 4-0 to 5-0. I don't know, I think I just pretty much lost count, but this was a very successful Pokemon Showdown live, or like climb to the top 10. I apologize if this wasn't entertaining enough, guys, because unfortunately, like, because I came here, I had to spray aerosol, and I think I just made myself sick right now. Alright, note to self, never do that again. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed it in any way, feel free to drop a like on this video and let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on this obnoxious piece of garbage known as Galarian Corsola. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace!